I'm Jake Valancourt, an elected commissioner on the Hull Municipal Light Board, speaking only for myself, not for the board. On June 10th, the town manager told the select board it did not have a vote on Article 40 listed on its agenda, only an update.
So you technically don't have a vote on Article 40 listed on the agenda. It was an update on Article 40. And even though if you did a revote, you're still voting at the next meeting one way or the other, and then you just cover yourself because you properly notified the public that the board would be taking a position on moving Article 40 forward.
That became the reason the board held off. On June 24th, she read the Attorney General's guidance into the record herself. Watch what it says.
I'm going to read the AG's office response that said, although it's a good practice for the notice of a meeting to specify that a vote will be taken, when a vote is anticipated in advance, we have consistently explained that it is not necessary. Only the topic need to be listed on the notice, not the course of action.
She read it claiming it backed her up. But read it again. If the notice only has to list the topic, then update on Article 40 was enough, and the agenda was never the obstacle. By the standard she read into the record herself, the reason the board was given on June 10th does not hold. To be complete, she also wanted a full board present, and one member was absent on June 10th.
I think the Assistant AG stated exactly what we stated, and it wasn't, the recommendation was that the board not vote, given past practice, given how the agenda item was listed, given the nature of what was being voted on, and the fact that you did not have a full board at the time.
That is a fair reason to wait, and the guidance does not speak to it. But that is not the reason the board held off. The agenda was. And the agenda objection is the one that does not survive the guidance she read in her own words.
That sounds opposite of what the advice that you and council gave us last.
Article 40 has a legislative deadline. A vote the board agreed on June 10th to take 2 weeks later, once the transmittal letter was in their packet, still has not happened. There is no agenda barrier to a select board vote by the town's own reading of the law. So there is no procedural reason it cannot be scheduled and voted at the next meeting. Transparency matters, but so does accountability. This video is meant to bring some of both to the town of Hull around Article 40.